Hello everyone, I'm Kevin and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. That. Oh, screw this thing so bad. Oh my god, I fucking hate this boss so bad. Hopefully I'll never find this. No, my luck, we will. This thing really needs to go away real bad. I don't even know what the crap it is. No, Link. Strike the ceiling spike with a Skyward Strike or Sword the Seal quickly. It's because it started me out at 6 hearts. I had to use both of my fairies to win this. Well, okay, to be fair, I didn't have to use the second fairy, but I kind of, like, before the final attack, I kind of, like, fell off. So, like, it automatically used the fairy because I had 1 heart when I fell, so. Couldn't lock the frickin' thing up forever. God.
Hey! Nice work there, Link, cause you couldn't have done it without me, but no need to thank Bruce. I know it saved your tail.
Well, you did, honestly.
Now let's get that gated time thing up and running. I'll go on ahead.
Like, seriously, Bruce saved my ass here. Can't deny that. I swear, like, without the frickin' Bruceinator, you're fucking doomed. I don't know how you fight this thing, like... Oh my god. I don't know how to fight Ghirahim, I don't know how to fight any of the bosses that don't have a clear-cut weakness in this. Because hit with sword is, like, not good enough of a strategy. At least with this thing, you're never fast enough if you just hit with sword, as I call it. Saving, because I never want to do that again in my life. It's funny because, as I said, this was the last thing I did, so I already had to do it once before. My god. Just do not wish to do it ever again. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright. Really don't know how much of this game is left, actually. I mean, like... No, like, I really don't know. You have my thanks, Link. As do you, Cruz. Don't wish to dream what may have happened if you two hadn't been here.
You give me too much credit, Granny. You were the one who got me to stop feeling sorry for myself, put my energy into something what I could do to help.
Or I could help. It was necessary to realize your full potential. Link, you must wonder just what it is you've been fighting out in this great pit. There's so much I could tell you, but suffice to say that it's the root of the evil we face. When you pass through the gate of time, we shall learn more. We may seal and reseal it into its prison 1,000 times, but we will always have the bond that can find it. Such is its awesome power. Makes it sound like a good thing. It was destroyed and the source of all the suffer fate and fate again and again. There's no time to lose. Hit the gate with a Skyward Strike.
Come on already, charge that sword of yours and with that sacred source stuff Granny was talking about and zap at the beginning of time. Right on, Granny.
Indeed. That's a great line. Now, Link, go to the gate. wasn't even a spinning animation. I forgot about this funky effect. By the way, spoilers on this one. Spoilers, there will be spoilers on this one. If you haven't played this game and you still want to yourself, probably shouldn't watch this part. But that is a really cool effect, though. And then Girahim comes in, he's like, lol, thank you. It's what we've been waiting for. At long last, the gate has been reactivated. Standing before you is a path to transcend the flow of time. The path to the very place where Zelda now waits. Go briefly, Link. Everything is a suspect. Reunion with Zelda, you fought hard for lies beyond this gate.
Nah, don't worry about me. I'm gonna hang back here, Link. That stupid monster doesn't know when to quit. Granny here keeps yapping on and on about we never know when it might free again. Someone's gonna stick around and guard the place, and might as well be me. Besides, if I'm not here, who's gonna look out for you, old girl? Man, you know what? Nah, forget about it. Cause saying it wouldn't be much of a challenge. You see Zelda, tell her I said, what's up? She might say, hey, 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 what's going on? And that's because I wake up in the morning, and that's not good stuff.
Seriously. It's funny because I made a reference to the song where that parody and song of like where oh god, it's a thing from Twilight Princess. Still looks really good though. Hello.
Hey!
At last, I've been expecting you, Link. You are doubtless overwhelmed, so I'll explain things as simple as I can. This is the Temple of Hylia, though it will become known as the Sealed Temple sometime in the future. You stand in the past ages before your own time. Here the goddess Hylia has suddenly sealed away demise. A little time has passed since the goddess sent the outcropping of the rock into the sky, that would one day become Skyloft. It is true to its name. You have passed through the gate of time to an era in the distant past. You will have many questions, but for now you must proceed to the back of the great doors behind you. It is there that the person you've risked your life and wealth to prevent waits for you. Zelda? I'm going to Gamelon to aid you.
If you don't hear from me in a month's send, my boy.
You've come so far, Link. I'm glad you made it. I imagine Impa filled you in on everything. We've traveled far from home to the distant past. In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the gods and the Demon King and its demise had not yet been healed. All the fairy tales about the war we heard growing up in Skyloft, the incredible as it may seem, they appear to all be real. I think it's time you learned the whole story. Let me try to explain. The old gods created the supreme power that gave anyone who possessed the ability to shape reality and fulfill desire. They called it the Triforce, I had a thing in my hand. In its thirst to make the world his own, Demise readied a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force. The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send both the Triforce into the sky and slices of the earth she cut away from the land. The falling ground became the new home of our people, and in time became known as Skyloft. After a long time, fierce battle, the goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away Demise. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear that the seal would not hold long against the fearful power. Hylia had suffered some grave injuries in the battle with the Demon King. She knew that if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world as we know it. And I feel fine, but for all beings of this land, in order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised two separate plans, set them both in motion. Like it's like, oh, his face. First, she created Thi. She made the spirit who resides in your sword, single purpose to assist the Trojan hero on this mission. She didn't do a whole lot of that. I think she's the first gig scrapper to do. Second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul to the body of a mortal. She made the sacrifice, as she would likely cast out the supreme power created by the old gods could one day be used. The old gods? So like, which ones are the old gods? Like, are like Din, Ferrari, and they were the old gods, or because they were implied to have created like everything. Like, that's what kind of confused me about this game. Like, where exactly does this Hylia like fit in? Exactly. For a while, the supreme power of the Triforce was created by the gods. All of its power can never be wielded by one. Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the gods gave up their divine powers in her immortal form. Probably figured out by now, haven't you, Link? You are the chosen hero, and I, Zelda, am the goddess reborn as a mortal. Just like, okay. Not sure what to think of that one. The day of the ceremony, Hero started to toss me out of the sky down to the world below. I was nearly captured by the demonic force, but I was associated not zoned by the old woman who was in the sealed grounds. I had no memory of all existence as Hylia, but she explained it to me. She helped me remember who I was and what I had to do. So yeah, Impa's the old woman. Set out to pray to the goddess statues located in each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me. To visit them all, Impa, the ancient of the goddess, led me here to the past. And now she brought a link to the past, which we can play on my Super Nintendo. All of this part is the same great effort to prevent the revival of Demise. Stripped of his true physical form by the seal that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination. But even in this hideous state, he's more capable of devouring this land if we allow him to do what he desires. We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisons him at any cost. So I intend to remain here in time and place to sustain the seal as best as I can. As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself into our own time. I must maintain the seal that I created long ago, and keep it as strong for as long as I am able. The memories of my former life returning to me, I can now see this is my purpose. Link, the goddess created Thi, and the great blade she's part of for a very specific reason. For a test that he has demise in the monstrous form, and how he assumes the rest is only on your self. Back in our time, you've already driven him back into the prison twice now. Can't thank you enough for that, Link. Well, if that's supposed to be the big bad here, then I'm not too impressed that we already beat him twice, you know, like, I don't know. During the long journey, you've grown so much. You've learned wisdom from solving devious puzzles and traps. You gain power by honing and tempering both yourself and your sword. Overcoming these trials set before you. By the goddess, you found true courage. That is called these are in you are worthy of the power of the old gods left by your own time. You can claim the Triforce. Like the entire Triforce? How does that work? Valiant hero, here you have endured many hardships and journeyed far into your quest to reach this place. Along your travels you have found wisdom, power, and courage. And for that I shall bless you sword with the goddess power. And give your sword strength to turn back the abomination that threatens this land. The mark you see upon the back of your hand is proof that you are the hero of the legend, and that within you dwells a sacred power. It's the mark of the Triforce. Stand now, Link, draw your sword. But we're supposed to pull it from the pedestal when this song plays. Oh ho! The goddess has blessed your blade, and the Master Sword is at last received its ultimate form. It is now imbued with the mythical power to drive back demons, and only Link may wield it. Link, before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. You see, the mark of the Triforce on your hand is a symbol of the greatest power in this world. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, we will have the power to vanquish demise once and for all. The problem is, among the countless souls in this world, only a select few, those with a miraculous spirit, can wield its might. It is impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power. Somehow I think it may have been their way of giving hope of all the mortals being on the land. Which brings it back to you. To face demise and bring hope back to the land, the gods highly needed someone with a miraculous spirit that is you, Link. But the spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself so that you could wield the supreme power and destroy the evil power. And so highly at me, and so I knew that if not staying in Zelda, you would throw yourself headfirst into any danger, without even a moment's doubt. I used you. Not sure what to think about being used by a god, but I think I'm starting to be okay with this. No, sorry for pulling you into all of this. You have to understand this is a war, and the land and the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scales in our favor. All of it may be well-intentioned and well and true. Doesn't mean it's right, and doesn't mean excuse my actions. But I'm prepared to pay the price for what I've done. To ensure that the seal holds, I will remain here in this deep, deep sleep for thousands of years. Link, I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry for the way I did love you in this. But until my memory of things before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Before all this, before I was happy, just spending my days hanging around with you in Skyloft, I wanted the feeling to last forever. Well, it's true that I'm highly reborn. I'm still my father's daughter and your friend. I'm still your Zelda. Zelda? When the mice is finally gone, there will be no more need for the seal that binds him, and then we'll be back to be able to wake up. So I'm going to ask you a favor, sleepyhead. Since we were kids, I'd always be the one to wake you up while you slept in. This time, when all this is over, will you come back to wake me up? Of course! Of course! And Zelda turned herself into a giant rupee. Thought generally Ganon took significant pleasure in doing that. Well then. Aye. I see you said goodbye. And I must keep the promise you made to her. You must find the Triforce. Turn to your time, there's work to be done. Do not fear, Zelda. I watch over and I'll go and fulfill your destiny. I will get out of here. Guess not. It's kind of neat how you enter on one side in one time and you enter on the other side in the other time. I would say I never actually noticed it until now, but when have I seen this before? I mean, like, once. So you've returned. You should know everything. Outside the gate, Zelda waits. It's been listening to Loudon, but do not despair, for she's still alive and well. True to legend, the Triforce is the one thing their power to vanquish them eyes is thought to have been hidden in Skyloft by the goddess. Sadly, it's all we know for its risks. All the other clues are to our by the velocity ages. Link, you've likely come across the same conclusion. Those relatives seem to you. The key to find the Triforce must be in Skyloft. You and your Link fight the Triforce.
Whoa, hold up. Link, there's something I gotta tell you.
Are we digging that?
Zelda, how's she holding up? But she's okay? It's terrible. It's gotta be so hard out for the poor girl. You gotta do something about this mess, right? I think I've made up my mind. I'm not going back. I'm staying right here with Granny. Oh, don't look so bummed out. Do I look sad? Nah, I'm doing what I want to do. I don't know how to explain it. I got this feeling in my belly that there's work to do here. Someone's gotta watch that big ugly monster, and someone's gotta make sure Granny's doing alright. I mean, this action pack is what you're doing, but maybe this is my destiny, you know what I mean? Besides, it's not so bad here. Living up in the sky was okay, I guess, but down here it's just the way, I just love the way it smells down here. What? That's not weird to say. Check it out. Zelda and Granny have brought life back to the land here. But even the weakest sapling could grow into a piece of tree soil and like this. Brighten up a place like this a little too. I mean, sure, it'd take a few years to grow, but as far as I'm concerned, it couldn't. Weird to say out loud, but that's how I feel right now. I can't do this voice anymore right now. So yeah, you know, when you got back to Skyloft, do me a favor and let people know I'm okay down here. Colin and Stridge might get a little emotional since they look up to me, but that's something. Thanks, Link.
Well, and with that, I'm gonna end off. God, the Master Sword's really, like, not longer than the other swords. Anyways, with that, I thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for whatever's up next, which, for once, I actually don't know what's up next, so I'll see y'all for that. Bye.